This is NFL Snapwire. Let's get straight into it. Seattle's defense might carry them all the way. Seattle locking up the NFC's number 1 seed wasn't about Sam Darnold or highlight catches, it was about pure defensive dominance. San Francisco came into Week 18 absolutely scorching, dropping 37, 42, and 48 points in their previous 3 games. Then they ran headfirst into a Seahawks defense that slammed the door shut. 13-3. 173 total yards. Complete suffocation. Seattle didn't just win, they embarrassed one of the league's hottest offenses. If this unit keeps playing at this level, the Seahawks don't need shootouts in January. This defense is good enough to drag them all the way to the Super Bowl. Steelers versus Ravens was absolute madness. You couldn't script a better ending to the regular season. Playoff spot on the line. Bitter rivals. Final game of the year. And chaos from start to finish. Baltimore jumped out early, Pittsburgh clawed back, and then the fourth quarter turned into pure anarchy. Zay Flowers ripped off a 50-yard touchdown. Pittsburgh answered. Flowers burned them again for 64 yards. The Ravens were up, the crowd was buzzing, and it felt over. Then came the madness. The Steelers marched down and won 26, scored, and then, shockingly, Chris Boswell missed an extra point for the first time in 4 years. Door wide open. Baltimore returned the kickoff, converted a ridiculous fourth down, and lined up for the game-winning field goal. And then, the rookie missed it. After a dull weekend, this game reminded everyone why Week 18 can still be magic. Houston got their ugly game out of the way. The Texans still have the best defense in football, but even elite units stumble. Giving up 30 points to the Colts wasn't pretty, especially against a rookie-led offense. But here's the key, it happened now, not in the wild card round. Houston still locked up the 5 seed. They'll study the tape, fix the mistakes, and move on. This defense is still championship caliber, they just can't afford another slip-up when the games really matter. If you're looking for a quiet Super Bowl threat, it's the Rams. The 5 seed puts them in a beautiful position. Carolina in the wild card round is about as friendly as it gets. After that, potential trips to Philly or Chicago, teams the Rams absolutely believe they can beat. Avoiding NFC West rivals until the conference title game is massive. If LA stays healthy, this path gives them a real shot to make noise and possibly run the table. Chicago still scares me, in a bad way. Yes, the Bears improved. Yes, Caleb Williams shows flashes. But the red flags are everywhere. Ben Johnson's offense disappears for long stretches. Detroit shut Chicago out for 3 quarters, and the Bears only woke up when it was too late. Defensively, the secondary leaks big plays, and the pass rush is wildly inconsistent. They've survived all season on late-game magic, and that's not sustainable. One-score wins eventually swing the other way. And now they run into Green Bay, a team that owns them historically. This feels like a brutal reality check waiting to happen. Let's be honest, Tampa doesn't deserve sympathy. They started 6-2 and had control of the NFC South. Then they collapsed, losing 7 of their last 9 games. Beating Carolina in Week 18 doesn't erase losses to Miami, Atlanta, New Orleans, and even Carolina earlier. Playoff teams don't hand divisions away over 2 months. Tampa did. Watching from home is the result. This was inevitable, it just took a little longer than expected. After being shut out in Week 17, Garrett entered Week 18 sitting at 22 sacks, tied near the record. With 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, he finally got number 23. History. Yes, it took 17 games, but records don't come with footnotes. Garrett now owns the single-season sack crown, and it may be a long time before anyone touches it again. 2 weeks. That's all it took. The Giants went from owning the number 1 pick to the 5th. A meaningless Week 18 win cost them the chance to control the entire draft board or land a true blue-chip defender. Winning games matters, but context matters too. They traded first class for coach seating. They'll still get a good player, but missing out on the second pick could haunt them for years. Carolina won the division, but momentum tells a different story. The Saints and Falcons quietly finished strong. Tyler Shaw looks legit in New Orleans, and Atlanta closed on a 4-game win streak despite firing their coach. Both rosters are closer than people think. With the right off-season moves, the NFC South standings could be completely reversed in 2026. We already saw Raheem Morris fired, and more heads will roll. Pete Carroll, Jonathan Gannon, possibly Kevin Stefanski, all on shaky ground. Aaron Glenn might survive, but it's not guaranteed. And while names like Mike Tomlin and Todd Bowles feel safe, don't be shocked if at least one surprise firing shakes the league. This Monday is going to be chaos. Week May 18th not always deliver, but when it does, it leaves scars. The playoffs are set. Records are broken. Jobs are on the line. And now, the real season begins. This has been NFL Snapwire. Stay locked in, because the madness is just getting started.